I'm Sarah Katz. Do you want to live a more optimistic life? Well, I'm here to help. In this podcast, I'll be discussing a variety of topics, such as positivity, motivation, and self-love, to ultimately inspire you to live your best and blessed life. So, let's chat. This is... My friends! What's up, everyone? Oh my gosh, we're here, back again, another episode of Skatz Chats. Welcome! I'm so excited that you're here. I am just over the moon to be recording another episode and to have you all here with me. So exciting. So welcome. What's up, everybody? We are here today again with episode number 19, Start Living the Life You Want Now. This is going to be a super fun, jam-packed, pumped up, motivational episode for me to help you start living the life that you want to now. Before we get started today, just wanted to do our little intro. Usually we do it at the end, but we'll do it this time. If you have social media, if you are so inclined, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Skatz Chats. And also, if you do end up liking this episode, please feel free to write us a review on Apple Podcasts. You will be supporting us a lot by doing that, and we would greatly appreciate it. So, just wanted to mention those couple of things in the beginning before we get started. So, let's get started. We have a jam-packed day today. First of all, I want to tell you guys that I am officially 23. Woo! Yay! My birthday was last week, and I'm 23. Oh my goodness. I feel like I have a lot more on my shoulders now in terms of responsibilities, but in a good way. Kind of like I'm like adulting more, you know what I mean? Things are happening for me. Some new chapters and new milestones are coming my way and are happening right here in this current moment. With any new milestone, like a birthday, for example, it's kind of like a new chapter in our life, you know? So I think we really need to focus on making our new chapters that we experience the best chapter in our book of life so far. So I always feel like, I guess for me especially too, I feel like people are always waiting for something good to happen. Like, for example, I think humans have a thought process of, oh, you know, when this happens, I can do this. When the right person comes along, then I'll be happy. Like also, when I get my college degree, then I can start looking for my dream job. You know, it's kind of like we're waiting for something to happen and we're kind of stalling for that thing to happen. And I think especially too, our fears also keep us from doing what we really want to do. I also have an episode on fear if you want to go check that out as well. But like, let's say, for example, our fear of just like randomly DMing that cute person you're following on Instagram because, you know, you don't want to look like a creep, of course, but you think they're really cool and you want to reach out and try to see if something could come of that. For me, especially in this scenario, I have had low-key, I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I've kind of had a fear of over promoting my podcast just because I'm afraid of possible backlash. You know, I've been thinking about some new ideas and I'm kind of like, those are great ideas, but how possible is it? Or can I really do it? Or, you know, what's going to be the response that I receive because of that certain idea or promotion? But our fears shouldn't stop us from doing what we want to do or doing what we think is right also. If you want to participate in a social justice rally, by all means, do it. If you want to reach out to that cute person that you follow on Instagram and eventually ask them out, do it. You know, if you want to quit your 9-to-5 and start pursuing your passion, do it. I mean, we all have the capability to do those things. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about my recent vacation. This was a vacation I took with one of my very, very best friends who I've known since I was super young, and we went to San Francisco for 4 days. And this was my first vacation without any, you know, parents or family or anything like that. So it was just me and my best friend, just the two of us. And it was so much fun, let me tell you. I mean, well, first of all, flying on a plane because I love planes. I don't know about anybody else, but it's so much fun to fly for me and just to kind of get out of town. And I think it was exciting just the fact that we're both on our own. We're both going somewhere relatively new. I've been to San Francisco once, but we're going somewhere, you know, without any of our parents. And all of the plans and itinerary and things like that we were responsible for, and everything went so smooth. We had no problems with any of the reservations or activities that we planned as well. And through this trip, I really learned something, I think. Especially going to the Haight-Ashbury district, which is kind of like the hippie area, if you know, like Summer of Love, you know. But what I learned there is to really just be nice to everyone and have fun in the moment now. Of course, we can plan for the future, and that's obviously important to do. But we don't want to take away the now. We still want to live a happy, blessed, and positive life here in the now, because this is all we have right now. There's so much that we have now in the present that we don't want to overlook or miss. And also, not only that, just do everything with love. Don't make a decision that's going to leave you feeling bad. Do things that are going to make you happy and just enjoy every single interaction with people. I basically learned this because I went to one of the stores at Haight-Ashbury, and there was this very sweet, very friendly, high-energy woman in the front of the store who was greeting people as they come in and kind of keeping track of how many people were in the store. And she would talk to every single person in that store, and it almost seems like she has known them or is just like automatically comfortable with, you know, starting conversation about anything with someone. And I really just resonated with that because I think a lot of people, especially relating to being here in the now, creating the life you want to right now, we're kind of stressed about planning for the future and wondering the what if all of our work is going to be paid off in the future, that I think we kind of overlook the now, and we don't see the importance of being here in the moment, in the present, being right here recording this podcast for you and hoping that you get something out of it. That is my now. Right now, if that makes sense. Anyways, just my San Francisco vacation was amazing. I do highly recommend also to take your vacations because that's really important for your mental health. I was feeling a lot of burnout, to be honest with you. And this vacation, especially with my best friend, we had a blast. And just for me, realizing as a young person that coming out of college, the world is my oyster. The world is your oyster, whatever stage of your life you're in. That part doesn't matter. But what does matter is you realizing that you can create yourself into anything you want to be. You can create your life into however you want to make it. That's the most important thing. Also, too, I kind of got a little bit of inspiration from a tarot reading that I gave my friend recently. Through her reading, I'm not quite sure what card it was specifically, but through one of her cards, it basically said that we can't let our fears stop us from living. You know, we can't live our lives to the fullest or reach our full potential if we have, you know, emotions and feelings such as fear holding us back. And if it's not fear, for example, you know, we have to really think about what is holding us back. Is it past trauma, other people's opinions, self-doubt? Remember, we don't know her. Self-doubt? Who is she? We don't know her. Reference from last episode, if you didn't get that. But yeah, especially there's things that are holding us back. Not necessarily just planning for the future, but things from our past that are holding us back from enjoying the present right now. Something that's held me back in the past and something that I'm still working on to this day is procrastination. It's funny because I am a hardworking and driven person, but sometimes I think when I'm stressed or when I have a lot of things going on in my mind, I do tend to procrastinate. So right now, I'm trying to make the most of my time in the life that I'm living right now. Let me give you a couple of, I guess, examples. You know, a lot of people can be on their phone while procrastinating or just zoning off into space, or even me, for example, I pick my nails and cuticles, you know? It's a very awful habit to get into, and I think a lot of people do struggle with that as well. So when I'm on my phone or zoning off or, you know, peeling my cuticles, I really try to wake myself up mentally as soon as I can and say to myself, okay, there are a million other things that you could be doing right now that are more productive and will get you to achieving your goals rather than this, what you're doing right now. Being on your phone, peeling your cuticles, whatever that may be. I did kind of come up with a little procrastination tip if you do struggle with procrastination also. So think about this. What are some things that motivate you? I know that's kind of a broad question maybe, but what are some things that, you know, kind of get you moving, get you pumping, get you, like, wake you up, if that makes sense? It could be a specific song that helps you get off the couch and want to dance. For me, it's always been Work Bitch by Britney Spears. It's such a great song. It's very, techno and pumps you up, at least for me. But it could be talking to a friend who helps motivate you, or maybe it could be a podcast that you listen to. Wink, wink, Skatz chats, possibly. So again, think about what motivates you, and then to be honest with you, just exploit that whenever you can. Utilize all the tools that help motivate yourself to get things done. Because for me especially, I'm someone who likes to be very organized with a color-coded planner and likes to plan out my days specifically. So, you can schedule out your day and plan out everything, right? But you can't get all that stuff done if there's no follow-through. Like, let me tell you right here, for example. I'm reading this straight out of my planner. I have my work in red, my other events in green, and a whole list of things, well, maybe about 10 things that I write in black that are kind of like more general to-do type of things, like a to-do list. But, sometimes I cross things out that I don't get to throughout the day, and that's fine. But the thing is like we have to work on that follow through. We have to wake ourselves up and realize that this does need to get done today. So, after talking about all of that, recognizing that we have fears that stop us from doing what we really want to do, talking about really just how to live the life you want to now and motivating you, we're going to do some exercises. Not physical exercises. We're going to do some practice. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to recite 5 affirmations for you. We're going to call those Skatz's 5 affirmations. I'm going to say them one by one, and then I will give you space to repeat them to yourself internally or out loud if you wish. And affirmations really help to kind of, again, manifest the reality that you want to now in the present, as opposed to working for it in this future that only we can imagine. So we're going to head into our affirmation practice. So I want you to take a deep breath in and out. Now I want you to think about and visualize your goals right here in this moment. What are they? Who are you? What are you doing? What have you accomplished? And while you're thinking about this, I don't want you to worry about how you're going to get there. Just imagine you in your dream future right now. Now I want you to imagine yourself stepping into that reality. Step into the life that you want to live. Step into your full potential and make the most of each second, each minute, each hour of every day. Now, once you're in that space of imagining the life that you want to live right now, the person you want to be right now, here come our 5 affirmations. So I will repeat them one by one to you, and you will say them to yourself internally or say them out loud externally, whatever you feel comfortable with. Our first affirmation is, I will make today the most productive, stress-free, and awesome day. Our second affirmation is, today I will make my future goals a reality in the present. Number 3, I choose happiness and I am open to receiving positivity from everyone I meet. Number 4, I am going to take ownership of my life and end all procrastination. Number 5, I am going to start living the life I want right now. Okay, now we're going to repeat these 5 affirmations one more time. Let's pump ourselves up so that we really believe it, everyone, okay? Number 1, I will make today the most productive, stress-free, and awesome day. Number 2, today I will make my future goals a reality in the present. Number 3, I choose happiness and I am open to receiving positivity from everyone I meet. Number 4, I'm going to take ownership of my life and end all procrastination. And last, number 5, I am going to start living the life I want right now. Woo! Perfect. Great job, everyone. I really did hear you out there. I really did believe you. And I hope you believe you too, because that's the most important thing. As you say these affirmations, you really do have to believe it. And not only to start believing it in your head, but start making it happen in real life. And again, like I said, we can create a whole long to-do list, right? But nothing will happen if we actually don't do it. You know that famous quote that says, dreams don't work unless you do? You have to put in the work as well and make these goals, these dreams, a reality for yourself right now in the present. And on that note as well, I do have our quote of the day. And this is coming from, again, The Little Book of Happiness, the quote book that we started off with, actually. This book is by Allison Davies, and I'm going to read page 53 straight from the book. It's such a cute little book. I love it. So here is our quote for today. Remember that you can start right now. Don't expect happiness to always find you, or even hang around waiting for everything to fall into place. Happiness is a choice. Stop looking for it and start living it. And that is so true with, again, what we talked about today. It's like, don't wait for good things to happen to you. You know, you can make those good things happen for you right now. Don't wait for that right person to come along. You can start searching for that right person right now. Don't wait to live your highest self. You can start stepping into your highest self right now. Again, kind of the same thing every single episode, but I'm telling you, my friends, it's your choice. You can choose. You have the power to choose if you want to live the best life that you can right now, or if you want to wait to the next day, push it off to the next day, you know? It is your choice, and I believe that you will make the best choice for you, and that you will create that most happy, positive, and productive life for yourself that you can. And start doing that today, of course. Again, great job on those affirmations. Keep those up. If you want to, write one of those affirmations on a sticky note and post it on your bathroom mirror or your wall, whatever you want. Do it. Or just repeat this episode as well to continue on practicing those affirmations. I hope this was a great, motivating episode for all of you today. And if you're listening to this in the morning, then I hope it was a great start to your morning. If you're listening to this in the afternoon and you need a little afternoon pick-me-up, I hope this was a great pick-me-up for you. I want to thank everyone for making it this far and for listening this much as well. We're almost at episode 20. That's going to be coming up, our next episode. Wow. 20 episodes. That is so wild. In any case, always, thanks for supporting Skatz Chats. Thanks for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Go share this podcast with your friends and family if you thought this episode was motivating, and if you love all the work that we do here on Skatz Chats, trying to help everyone develop a positive mindset, positive attitude, and ultimately just live their best and blessed life. That's all we're here to do. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. And remember, today you can start living the life that you want to now. Step into your dream future right here in the present. All right, so I'll see everyone on the next episode of Skatz Chats. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening to Skatz Chats. If you'd like to request a topic of discussion, head over to our website at www.skatschats.com. The Skatz Chats logo is designed by Nkartz, and our theme song is written and produced by Daddy Lacus.